Hey everybody, welcome to the CNC with Dave show. We going to do a little giveaway tonight. Jat from Hind Technology is back with us. Hey everybody, we're going to give away one of those Masso controllers. So we're going to do a little giveaway tonight. Jat, somebody's got some YouTube on. There we go. I guess we're good now. Yeah, so that's what we're doing tonight. We're going to first introduce our panel here. We have Canada well represented tonight. We've got first time on the show, Mr. Jason McGinn. Jason, you want to go ahead and introduce yourself? Tell everybody where they can find you.
Sure. First of all, thanks for having me on the show. Appreciate it. You can find me at McGinn's Woodshop on YouTube and most active on Facebook.
Okay, very good. Thanks for being here, Jason.
Yeah, pleasure.
Next, we'll go to our other Canadian on the panel, Mr. Trevor Carter.
Hey guys, Trevor Carter here from Trevor's Woodshop. You can find me on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all the social medias, I guess, Twitter. Thanks for having me on, Dave.
Okay, thanks for joining us tonight, Trevor. Next, we've got Juan.
Hi guys, Juan Lopez. I'm from Dallas, Texas, and you can find me in YouTube under G-Code One Design, also on Instagram and Facebook, but I'm mostly active on YouTube here with Dave. Thanks for having me, Dave.
All righty, thanks for being here tonight, Juan. Next, we've got Jerry from Jerry's Machines.
Hey guys, I'm Jerry from Statesville, North Carolina. You can find me on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all under Jerry's Machine. Thanks for having me, Dave.
All right, Jerry, thank you for being here. Let's see, who have I missed? I think we're down to, okay, let's go with Michael Chipser.
Hey, what's up, guys? Mike Chipser here. You can find me on Facebook and YouTube under Wood Chips. Thanks for having me, Dave.
Very good. Thanks for being here, Michael. And Mr. Mark Lindsay.
Hey, evening, everybody. My name is Mark Lindsay, and you can find me here on YouTube down in the comments section. And I'm most active on Facebook in way too many groups to count. And I'm also on Instagram, and I actually posted to Instagram this week. So that's how I remember I'm on Instagram. And thank you for having me, Dave.
Mark, and I must say you look rather dashing in your attire tonight.
Well, thank you very much for that. Yeah, all the cool kids are wearing the shades and mustache.
Yeah, you want to tell everybody where they can get those?
Wait, certainly. You can, thank you very much. You can head over to, and I'll go ahead and announce it now. I've got a website up. It's marklindsaycnc.com. Take it easy on me. There's not a lot up there, but that is changing. It's going to be a companion piece to the YouTube channel. But I've got some other articles up there. I've got a beginner's guide to CNC for the absolute beginner up there. And there's a link to my t-shirt shop where you can score one of these beautiful things, or a coffee mug if you're, like to kind of tone it down a bit. And links to the tools that I use, et cetera, and I hope to be getting a lot more content up there real soon. So, oh my gosh, look at, there's Chipser holding one up. He's with the cool kids at the big kids table now. Thank you very much there, Michael. And thank you, Dave.
Yeah, very, very good. Thanks for being here, Mark. And last but not least, Jat, some announcements first too, but go ahead and, just so people know, go ahead and introduce yourself and tell them where they can find you and see your videos and stuff like that.
Yeah, thanks, Dave. My name is Gatton from Hind Technology here in Sydney, Australia, and you guys can find about our Masso CNC controllers on hindtechnology.com. And I'm kind of also active on YouTube, but most of the time on Dave's show. So that's how you can find me. And yeah, thanks for organizing everything for me for today. Really excited for this giveaway.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited too. That's somebody's going to be really happy after this one's over tonight, I think. So very cool. And also, I might mention, I believe, if I didn't forget, I think I have a link to Hind Technology. Yeah, it's the first link in the video description down there. You'll see the link to the YouTube channel where you can go watch and learn more about the Masso Controller. I just want to go through and you know, we got a drawing to do. We're going to do that here in a little bit, but I've got some announcements and different things I want to talk about tonight before we get started on that. I mentioned last week, and it's still going on. Zach Mannering from Southern Ginger Workshop has got the fidget spinner challenge. If anybody's interested in doing that, you can make it any kind of way with a CNC, scroll saw, bandsaw, however. But I've got his link in the video description here as well if you want to go check that out and enter that. I think he's going to do the entries, I believe, until the end of the month, March 31st. And then also next week, 1 week from tonight, we're going to be doing another live drawing for the mill style drill press table that Jerry built. Did several build videos on that. And so we're going to be giving that away in a live drawing next week. So you want to make sure you come back next week and check that out as well. I know right now, I think I'd just been taking the email entries and just kind of shoving them in a folder, and I hadn't done anything. And I thought, well, I better start lined up before they get too far ahead. I mean, I think we've got about 175 or something right now.
Awesome.
So you still got another week to enter if you haven't already done that. Kind of apply like all the things we do here. 1 entry per household. It's only for US only, just because of the shipping, because the thing's pretty heavy. And I think that was it, wasn't it, Jerry? And we didn't have a whole lot of rules, I guess.
They have to be present to win.
Yeah, you got to be watching to win, of course. And the other thing is too, Jerry's going to come to the woodworking show, which I'm going to talk about here in just a minute. So if you the next Saturday is going to be the last Saturday before the woodworking show. So if you win and you're coming to the show, Jerry can bring it with him. You can find out, have him show you how it works and stuff like that. So that may work out pretty good. Yeah, Mark's posting the link. So thank you, Mark, for doing that. Yeah, there's going to be a little woodworking show going on the end of this month. I'm about it because I go to this thing every year because it's, I'm only about 45 minutes or so from it. So I get excited about it all the time this time of year. But I'm particularly excited because I know there's some guys, there's one guy I know on here. I won't mention any names, but his initials are Jason McGinn. And he's going to be coming to the woodworking show. So it'll be cool to meet somebody like that probably otherwise would never get a chance to meet him in person.
Yeah, I can't wait to shake your hand.
Yeah, Jerry's going to be there. I think Mark's coming. Michael Chipsel, you're still coming, right? Okay. Trevor, you get here, buddy. I know it's a long way, but
I need CNC parts before I can make it to Atlanta.
But
there you go. Well, at least you got your priorities straight. But yeah, really looking forward to the woodworking show. It's always a great show. And also, I want to mention again, she hadn't been on the show in a long time, but my good friend Melinda, she lives just 20 minutes or so from me. She'll be going to the show as well. So if you want to pick her brain about any of the photo V-carve stuff she does, I'm sure she'll probably bring some samples with her and stuff like that. That's a good time to and pick her brain on that photo V-carve stuff, because she's one of the best there is at doing that kind of stuff. Let's see. Okay, I'm just going to kind of give some shout outs here. I see we've got a lot of good folks over here. Earl Davison Woodworking, Hobbies, Wood Shops in the house. Let's see, Drew Oxford, Ox in the Shop, Wood Chips. Oh, that's Michael Chips. I forget who that is. I'm like, Wood Chips. I wonder if he's just started watching the show. Yeah, that's Ed White's watching tonight. Hello, Ed from Warner Robins. Al Forte, Jeff. Boy, when you start doing shout outs, the thing starts scrolling so fast you can't hardly. Jesse from JJ Woodshop, Jerry Brown, Jim Bashirs, Becca Miller, Bob Heltebridle, Ron Cleveland, Matt Peel. Of course, you got to mention his name or he'll bug you till you don't. Let's see. Jeff Robinson. Hi, guys. Okay. Bubba, how you doing? Rob Schuster. Man, it just keeps going and going. How many folks we got watching? 118 folks watching.
118.
I'm calling out names or I'll be here all night as they scroll by. Thank you guys so much for watching. 120 watching now. That's awesome.
We had 130.
It's amazing what a giveaway will do. Thank y'all. Here's Eric from Gussie Banjos. Hey, Eric. How you doing? Anyway, before we get started on drawing, we got lots of time here, and it may not take that long to do that drawing. But I want to talk about some other things too, and kind of get some. Especially, it's a good time to do it since there's all these, 120 something people watching. I want to get your input on what kind of things you would like to see on the show. What kind of topics, what things you'd like us to discuss. I mean, I get emails once in a while, and I'm bad about writing it down, and I go, oh no, what was that? Somebody was asking me, but anyway, and also since it's getting warmer, I mean, I live in Georgia, so it's not too bad, but we've had some cold snaps here lately. But it's getting a lot warmer, so I'd like to try to do some shows live from out there in the shop where I can do some demonstrations either with I got a Gatton CNC out there, I've got a GarageWorks CNC out there that I've just thrown together. So okay, I see some folks putting some stuff over there. Mark, you getting all this?
I'm getting some of it, yes.
Yeah. Now, listen, guys, this thing scrolls really fast, especially when you got this many people watching. So I'm serious. If, y'all probably know how to get a hold of me or Mark, through Facebook, email. We all have links on our websites and stuff. So if you've got a topic or something in particular you want to see, I see Rick Nolan says lasers would be a good show. I need to knock the dust off my laser and see if I can. I haven't used it. I took it off, and it's just been sitting in a box, and I haven't used it in a long time. So
lots of requests for Mach 3 videos.
Yeah, I see somebody says, Dave, do a show on your spindle. I am wanting to do a show from out there and kind of do a walk around of some of the little things I've done in my machine. Not that it's that fancy, but it's pretty fancy for me because I do anything to them but run them. I don't worry about prettying them up any. But I've added drag chains and of course the water cooled spindle and some different things to mine. So I will probably do a show. And if anybody else, I know Jerry Brown, I know you're out there. I probably need to have you on a panel that night when we talk about spindles because I know you got one too. Anybody else that has one, we can do a show on that. I see Leo says Mach 4 video. I don't know if he's saying that as a show topic or what. I don't really know anything about Mach 4 other than from what I've read, it's still kind of buggy. And I'm not leaving Mach 3 until they no longer make it and mine craps out, which probably won't happen.
This is kind of like Windows 98 and Windows XP. People ain't letting go of Mach 3 until they are forced to.
I mean, I've already got it. It works. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, there's somebody up there saying I missed the name. It went by too quick. How about choosing a CNC for a beginner? I think we all know where that question is going to lead. There's a couple of good choices. Just kind of hang
I
around
might
here
know
for a
one
little
or
bit.
two
I'm
good
sure.
ones.
Hang around here for a little bit, and they might get mentioned.
Yeah.
Just a quick suggestion: if you maybe have a quick form on your webpage where people can submit suggestions, then you can keep it more of like a structured. Look back at it and look through
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's a good point, Jason, because I'm terrible. I don't have a web guy. I am my web guy, and I know just enough to get by. So I don't have a forum, and basically that's kind of why, since I don't have that set up, I mean, maybe I could figure it out. I don't know.
I mean, like a contact me form, even just fill in, name. Email.
Well, I do have a contact form. I do have a contact form on both the websites.
Well, one
they can always
post
post
for ideas. Anyway.
They could always join our Facebook group and post it there also.
Yeah, that's what I was going to tell Jason. I have the two Facebook groups, one for Gatton CNC, one for GarageWorks CNC, and that kind of sort of operates as a forum where you can post your questions, post your photos, and stuff like that. All I ask is that if you post something in the Facebook stuff, try to keep it relative to what we're talking about there. Don't go out on a tangent somewhere. But yeah, it looks like we've got lots of good ideas. But like I said, it's going to start getting warmer, and I'd like to start doing some live demos if people let me know what they want to see. If I don't know how to do it, I'll find somebody who does, and we'll have them on the show.
Yeah, Leo Steger just put in over here in the chat. He says, I have Mach 4 because they said Mach 3 was not going to be supported anymore. We might be contacting you, Leo, if you're a Mach 4 expert.
yeah, we can have you on the show and do a demo of Mach 4, because I don't know anybody other than him. I don't know anybody that's got it. I get questions all the time when people buy they'll buy the Gatton CNC kit and they get ready to start their build, and then they get ready to go to the Newfangled Solutions or whatever that website is to get Mach 3 or 4. They go, well, wait a minute, I see Mach 4's out. Should I get it? And they email me, and I'll go, you can if you want, but I would stick with Mach 3. It's tried, true, it's proven. I'm not ready to go to that next. Same way with computers. When a new computer comes out with a new, Windows 10 or whatever, I'm usually one of the last ones to jump on the boat.
I fought going to Windows 10 hard.
Yeah, I did too. I finally had to give it up, but because it just bugs the heck out of you asking to update. I finally just said, oh, all right. Then I had to, then I had some applications that were on it that quit working. So, but anyway.
Murray Cohen's over here suggesting he'd like to see something on the different screens that you can get for Mach 3. I'd kind of like to see something about that too. But. Yeah. And also, well, I'll wait and mention that in a minute. Yeah, that's a good point, because there's a lot of them. And I think some of them you have to chip in a few bucks to get, and so a lot of them are free, I think. But I've downloaded, what is that one? The blue one? Yeah. The Mach 3 tool set. I mean, I played around with it, but I always end up going back to the regular, just the default thing. I guess it's just kind of what I started with, and I'm used to looking at it. So when I look at any of those other screens, they just, I don't know, I just end up going back to the other one. But yeah, that would be we could do that. Spoiler alert, I'm in the process of shooting the last video in the series on using the triple edge finder touch plate with Mach 3 and the Xylotex drive box. And one of the things in there is I installed the Mach 3 tool setter, that blue screen. So just previews of coming attractions. It should be out next week.
Yeah. I see Lots of good ideas. Remember, guys, like I said, these things are scrolling by in the chat. We got 120, we just changed, 126 people watching, so the thing's scrolling by pretty quick. So send me an email. You can go to the davegatton.com and click, or if you go to the GarageWorks, my email is easy. It's dave@garageworkscnc.com. Let me know what you'd like to see, whether it be just, a discussion topic or, a demo I can do out there in the shop. And one thing I wanted to mention too, I did a Facebook Live. When did I do that? Yesterday?
Yeah.
Yesterday. That was a lot of fun doing it. I didn't think, that's only like the second one I've ever done, I think. And I really didn't even think, maybe a handful of folks would show up, but there was quite a few folks watching that live with me, asking a lot of questions and stuff. So making fun of my old cathode ray TV out there that I didn't get that I didn't understand what they were talking about. And I guess I kept missing that every time it would scroll by, but yeah, they were making fun of that old TV. So.
And if you didn't see it, you need to go watch it. There's a lot of information.
Yeah,
I tell you though, I mean, I haven't even turned that TV on in years, but I guarantee you it probably still works. Unless it's just full of dust, it won't work now. But
I guess I shouldn't admit I still have 2 of them in storage, and I'm using one in my bedroom.
see, what I really ought to do is you remember when I did the Mark? You probably remember. Some of you guys may remember if you've been following me for a while. But when I did the old How to Build a Router on a Shoestring Budget series, when I got ready to fire that first one up, I had taken an old computer out there, and in fact, it was running like Windows 2000 Professional. That's how old that one was. And then I had the old cathode ray monitors, one of them big, big honking things sitting out there, and people laughed at that. I should bring that back out because it's still in the closet and it still works. I can put it out there. But I just don't like having anything that big and bulky now. So
I still
works before using it.
Yeah. I still have a 40-column monitor from a Commodore 64 and an 80-column monitor from a Amiga 500 in storage.
I got like a couple there.
Yeah, and a complete Amiga 2000 setup too.
Awesome.
Yeah, I see a bunch of folks over there going, yeah, I remember that, Dave. Yeah, they had that because I got a lot of comments that go, man, look at that antique screen he's using. It worked. But let's see. Oh, I see Jeff Robinson. He says Texas meetup and barbecue. Yeah, I also want to mention that too. There, Becca Miller, who's not with us on the panel tonight, I think she's over there in the chat. I think I saw her. She's helping to organize what are we calling that thing, Lana? A CNC meetup, Texas meetup?
Yeah, pretty much.
Something like that. Anyway, she's trying to get a head count of who all's coming. It's going to be April 29th, and I think she's still trying to get an exact spot too. Yeah, there she is. Yeah, she says, yeah. So, go to the Facebook, either one of those Facebook groups, GarageWorks CNC or Gatton CNC. And I think I've got it pinned at the top where if you're wanting to go to that, let her know you're coming. I'm going to make the drive out there. Never been to Texas and looking forward to meeting Juan because he's not going to get to come to the show, so I get to meet him. He's going, and there are a ton of folks out there in Texas that have Gatton CNCs and GarageWorks CNCs. I hardly go a week or more than a few days where I don't sell something to somebody in Texas. It's unbelievable. Jerry Brown, Michael Chipser that's on here. They both got Gatton CNCs. Okay. All right. So trying to read some of these things that go by. All right. Anybody else got anything they want to mention before we get?
I got 2 things. I'm being bugged to death about one of them. Yes, everybody, I did get my new shed. I'm almost completely moved all of the junk into it. I actually got to work in my shop today. It was raining like crazy, and I was inside nice and dry and having an absolute blast. Thank you for asking. I really do appreciate it. And second, I wanted to give Javier Unzueta out there. I wanted to give him a shout out. He's got a pretty neat thing going on over on his YouTube channel. Go check out his YouTube channel. He's got an almost useless challenge going. Go watch the video. He wants you to make something that is almost useless and then link the video. And he's got some pretty good prizes that ain't exactly useless. Some of them are borderline, but he's got some pretty good prizes, and it promises to be a lot of fun. Just as a spoiler alert, one of the prizes is a wooden sock. So, that's the kind of stuff he's looking for. It looks like it's going to be fun. Hit it up, man.
Yeah, the only thing I could think of was a wooden bedpan. I don't know if anybody would want to use one of those. But.
Oh, ouch.
The same thing as a salad bowl, isn't it?
Oh. What part of Georgia
I
you
see,
in?
and I don't know if I've seen these folks over here. Now in the chat, we've got Brenda and Steve Williams, and before it scrolls away, they said, I would like to see you do a, how you say it, thine baffle?
Fine baffle.
On a CNC. I actually, I did it several years ago. I've made one of those, and I use that with my Gatton CNC out there. It works very well, and I probably still got the things, but I don't know. It'd be a kind of long show to cut the whole thing on there, but I could show mine and show how it works and stuff. There's a ton of videos on those things. What I did wasn't really anything special. I just made it a special size to fit over a trash can that I had, and it seals up pretty good and works good. So Becca Miller says, Chipster, lower your camera. Yeah, but now we've got that bright light reflecting, Becca.
Yeah, but that's all it was a minute ago.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Is it
What we need? We need a Gatton CNC hat.
That's good.
That's what we need.
Mm-hmm.
glaring off my head?
Yeah, there you go.
I was just kidding, making fun of it. Got to pick at somebody.
I thought it was the sunset. I was watching it.
Oh. Oh.
Okay. All right. Hey, Patrick's Workshop's in the house tonight. Got 139 just changed. 139 folks watching. Unbelievable. All right. Well, before we start doing the drawing, I want to explain. I was already talking with Jad earlier, but I want to explain to our viewing audience how this is going to work. Normally, when I have a live drawing, Mr. Mirsky joined the call here. Mike, you getting here a little late, but you want to go ahead and introduce yourself? Like we're going to pretend people don't know who you are.
Yeah, sorry about being late. Having some internet issues in the old hotel.
I know an IT guy if you need some help.
Yeah, I'm sure Hilton has one, and they don't care.
No, they don't.
Yeah. You should have stayed at a Holiday Express. You could have fixed it yourself.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for Hilton points.
Yeah. Okay. Well, good to have you, Mike. Now, what was I talking about? Anybody remember? Oh, we're going to talk about how we're going to do the drawing.
Yeah.
For those that are watching, and again, we got 142 now. Just keeps climbing. Jat sent me a list, a spreadsheet of the people that have entered, but I didn't get it till kind of late, and it does take a little bit of time to print those out and cut them up and fold them and put them in the big drum that everybody loves so much. So what I'm going to do is I've got the spreadsheet on this other laptop right over here that I keep looking when you see me looking this way. That's what I'm looking at. And I've got a random number generator program pulled up too. So there's like 183 entries. The spreadsheet starts off, the first name is on line 2 and goes down to 184. So I'm going to tell the random generator thing to select a number between 2 and 184, and then whatever number comes up, we'll match that with whatever line, whoever name is on that line, and then we'll see if they're watching, and hopefully they will be, so they can win that Masso controller. Again, as far as the rules, it's you're shipping everywhere, right, Jat? So yeah, Jat took the entry, so I looked at it when I was looking at the spreadsheet, and I recognize a lot of the folks because they're CNC folks that I know, so a lot of the names were familiar. But really, I guess the only big rule we have is that you have to be watching live to be able to claim it. So, and I got to say too, when I was looking at the spreadsheet, there's some names on there. I'll give you an example, like Bob. There's no last name. There's an email address. So if I call out a Bob, you got to be able to confirm which Bob you are. And I don't know if there was a Bob, but I'm just using that as an example. But anyway, yeah, most of them have first and last names. So, but you'll have to, if you're watching, we need somebody to do the timer, probably, because once we call a number, post my phone number. I'm not going to post my phone number this time because, this contest is good for everywhere. So, it'd be easier just to put it in the chat. So we can get somebody to maybe help us out with a timer. I got my phone right here.
I got it right here.
You got it, Jerry?
Yeah.
Thank you, buddy. You're all right. I don't care what they say about you.
I don't either.
I'm watching all these people saying they go by the name of Bob as well. I'm taking all these names down. Okay, so you guys are known as Bob. That way, when he calls Dave with no name,
Patrick, I'm Bob too. Yeah. Well, I always wondered what your name was, Patrick. I don't know what Patrick's last name is.
Woodshop.
I don't think anybody does.
Workshop.
Woodshop.
Yeah, it must be. 'Cause every time I do a giveaway, that's the entry I get. It's like Patrick's Workshop or Woodshop or whatever. It never says the last name.
What are you doing? 3 minutes on that?
Yeah, we'll do 3 minutes, and it'll start from the time that I call out the I guess the name, because at first I got to do the number, and then I got to go look to see what name it is. So Jim Bashir says, "I'm Jim Bob."
Nah, he's Poot.
Yeah, he's Poot. Yeah.
So
I know he's probably wishing I'd forget that.
Are they going to respond in the chat? Is that what they're doing?
Yeah. I guess they could text me if they wanted to, but like I said, I just don't want to get any charges from, I'm not going to, somewhere crazy.
Well, when you start the drawing, we can just ask that everybody slow down in the chat, and we can all
yeah, and they'll usually do that.
I'll post something in there. I'll write something up real quick.
All right, I'll go ahead and put my number, but hopefully, if they live in,
you want your number out? I got it, Dave.
I'm putting it in here right now.
Oh, okay.
All right, there's the number, folks. No number, just chat. Chat's fine, but if you feel like you need to text or something to get it in quicker, we'll probably go. Maybe we should do longer than 3 minutes. You think? What do you think, guys? Should we do longer than 3?
We got we're running about a 30-second lag.
You're gonna go.
3 minutes is a long time.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
It is.
It really is.
Okay, random audio. No, I'm not even going to read that comment. Do you see it?
Yeah, there's a few good ones in there.
Crazy. My phone's. Hold on, my phone's blowing up already. I didn't call the damn number.
Yeah, see, everybody that's texting now is being taken off of the list.
Okay, somebody. I just got to. There's an incoming call from New Hampshire. I haven't even called a name, folks. Maybe we'll just stick to the chat. It looks like it may be hard to get through. People calling, and I haven't even done anything.
That could have been Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was probably that was probably Bob.
Just swipe left, Dave. Just swipe left.
All right, so I guess we'll get started here. Is everybody ready?
Yes, sir.
Everybody over there in the chat, y'all ready to get this thing going?
Ain't nobody. Ain't no.
We've got
Ain't no
145 folks watching. Unbelievable.
146.
Nice.
Wow.
Okay, well, here's what we're going to do. I've got a, like I said, I got a random generator set up over here. And I need to just get it set up. Say one number between 2 and 184, which will correspond with the names on the spreadsheet. Okay, is everybody ready?
Yep.
Ready.
All right, now Jerry, when I get the number, I'll give you the name or announce the name, and then you can start the timer if you would, please.
All right.
First number is 61. So let me go here and look to see who's 61 on the list. It is good. It's a name I can pronounce. Lee Whiteley. Lee Whiteley, are you in the house?
We should have had like the what is that music? The do.
Oh yeah, the Jeopardy.
Jeopardy music, yeah.
Yeah, but there
Yeah.
could be papers to sign.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lee Whiteley. I hope
It would have to be under 10 seconds, right?
What's that, Juan?
Said the music would have to be under 10 seconds.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Whoa.
hold the chat for a second, folks, please.
Chat's been holding up real slow. I'm not seeing anything going on right now.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, like I said, we'll give them the full 3 minutes, and wow, 149 watching now.
Yeah. All right.
2 minutes.
Hey, Lee Whiteley, if you just popped in,
You won.
speak now or forever hold your pieces.
Yeah, you'll end up being a one of the questions on one of my questions of the week things.
Right?
Who's the first name I called for the Masso giveaway, and they weren't here?
Man,
Yep.
Oh man, that'd be rough.
it would.
How do you live that one down?
Lee's asleep. Next. That's what's in
Yep.
That's a long wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. You know, people go, "Oh, we only get 3 minutes," but they don't realize how long 3 minutes is when
Yeah,
you're trying to
it
wait
is.
for somebody to respond.
Yep. Put your hand on a hot stove and keep it there for 3 minutes.
At the same time, if they're out using the washroom or something real quick, it gives them time to come back, so it's good.
Mm-hmm. That's true. That's
Michael,
true.
it's just not the same not seeing you in the shop.
It's not the same not being in my shop.
I think you should carry a green screen with you when you have to travel. Still make us think you're in the shop.
So we can pretend.
Well, usually I have some cool hotel artwork in the background.
Yeah, I'm digging those curtains.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say. Awesome.
Thinking about getting a set myself.
Yeah, just take those. They won't miss them.
20
Put them in my shop.
Okay, 20 seconds for Lee Whiteley.
Jim Bashirs is volunteered to be Lee Whiteley.
I'll get back to your question there, random audio guy.
Okay, you see it? Okay.
Yeah.
That's it.
I don't let me forget. We'll get back to that because I want to talk about some of the garage work stuff anyway.
I love talking about the garage work stuff.
Yeah. Well, I got to plug my own stuff. Heck, you know.
Time's up.
Okay, Lee. Sorry. You watch this.
Womp,
If you watch this,
You missed out, Lee.
you will be kicking yourself.
The
So
one
we'll
that
move
got
on.
away.
We will move on to the next number. The next number is 34. I feel like we're playing bingo.
I was just getting ready to yell bingo.
Yeah. Okay. 34 is, got the timer ready, Jerry?
Yes, sir.
You're the man. 34 is, and I hope I can pronounce this name. I'm probably going to spell it just to make sure, because I'm
Yeah,
sure
'cause
I'll
I got-
butcher it.
Yeah, because I got to type it.
Okay, it's David Ehrlichman, Erlichman.
Okay.
No.
You have 3 minutes, David.
Okay. Ooh, is this going to be another 6 draw?
Hey, Dave, can we get Mr. Chipster a hat?
Oh man,
Is it
bald
blind?
joke.
Yeah.
Bald
I
jokes
guess I'm
coming
going to
out
have
of
to send him one of those Gatton CNC hats.
Well, he keeps looking down, and then I can't see the time on the timer.
Oh man,
That's terrible.
Send him a
I can't
GarageWorks one.
I can't believe
You know that
Jerry. Jerry is telling
Right? Look,
bald jokes.
that's why I can.
You have to be bald to tell the bald jokes?
Yeah, but see, there's something weird going on. I work inside, and I have more of a tan than you do.
What he's saying is
I was outside all
Jerry has a matte finish on his.
There you go.
Satin.
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 Key polish on that thing.
I think he's been buffing it.
I was out, been outside all day. This is sweat.
Thank you, TJ. Man, we've got 150 folks watching right now. Can you believe that?
All right, if one of them's name is David Ehrlichman, you've got about a minute and a half to respond, man. Come on, don't hold back. Don't be shy. Don't be bashful.
I mean, no rush.
No pressure.
Yeah.
Hurry up, man.
I can use the mustache shirt as a hat.
There you go.
Hey, wait a minute. I forgot my name was David. That was me.
So, Gary, if you win, you gonna build a CNC?
Yeah, I'm going to have to build one anyway because I can't seem to win one.
So Brenda and Steve Williams says, what is the record number of draws? Actually, I've given away 2 CNCs, one just a couple of months ago, and we got a winner on the first time with that one. And the other CNC I gave away was on the Let's Talk Shop with Russ show, and it took 5 draws before we got a winner.
Oh, I thought it was 6. Okay.
Yeah, I drew 4, and then the 5th one.
5th one won it.
Okay. My mistake.
So how are we on time, Jerry?
You got 1 second. Time's up.
Time's up. Okay, David, sorry. Yeah. I hate it for you folks, but let's grab another number here.
You must be present to win.
Back in 3 minutes. Look, we went all around Chipster's head. And
All right, I got a good feeling about this number.
Uh-oh.
The number's 130.
Chipser.
So let's see who's 130 on the list here. It is James Hussey. Hussey. I
James,
guess that's how you say it.
3 minutes.
James Hussey, you have
Okay.
3 minutes.
154 watching.
I know it just keeps climbing. I guess these folks know we always do the giveaways at the end of the show.
They're trying to time it
56,
just
man,
right.
it just keeps jumping.
I mean,
I
that's
guess I'll do
what
some
I
more
did.
shout outs while we're waiting for, what I said, James. Yeah, James. We've got Roger McLeod over there, Jim Bashir's, Alan H. Who's Alan H? What's the H? Anybody know?
Mm-mm.
Sorry, Alan, I can't remember your last name.
Hussey, I think it's James's brother.
Yeah, maybe. Becca Miller,
There's a Mark Lindsay guy over there.
Mike Mertzke's over there in the chat.
You don't know me. I followed you home from the movies.
El Forte.
If you don't mind, Dave, I think maybe some people watching, if they could share your links and stuff too, because I know you're not going to plug yourself. So, that helps out tremendously to get your word out. So if anybody watching could share Dave's link to the show out, that'd be awesome too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He spends all his time plugging everybody. I thought you should get a plug.
Well, I don't. I plug myself every once in a while,
Yeah, just reminding.
That's what I do.
But
Yeah.
I don't have any sponsors. I joke sometimes. I go, now a moment for a word from our sponsors, and then just a dramatic pause because I don't have any. But I just have to. But that's fine. Alan Heist, that's his name. Yeah.
Brought to you
I
by
hope I'm pronouncing
G-Code.
it right.
All right.
Tommy G in the house over there. What's up, Tommy?
Okay.
Michael Truman's
Hey.
over there. Andrew W. John.
Let's see
I got to
if
put my
you're
glasses
around.
on. John Gomez.
I don't have plans for my panel saw table. Dave hasn't drawn them yet.
Yeah, I'll be happy to.
I know.
James Finlian,
James.
also known as Jimbo. Hey, James. I don't know if I've seen your name over there before or not.
James Hussey, your time is running out. If you're in the house, make yourself known. Step forward, step up, send up smoke signals, anything.
That's it.
Oh,
All right,
time's up.
There went the alarm. All right, what was that? That's 3?
Oh, that was 3.
Man, we may.
You must be present, y'all.
Hold on a second. Let me go put on a pot of coffee.
Can you feel the tension?
No, it won't take that long. This is it. I can tell this one's going to be it.
This is the winner, huh?
This is it. Oh, yeah. This is it for sure. 116 is
16.
Kevin Harder.
You realize when you say that like 5 times, your word's not going to be credible anymore.
okay. Somebody said in the chat that I should pause. I think it was Becca said I should pause to announce it and let Mark type it. Well, you don't know.
No. What it is I'm trying to type it into the chat and time it to right about where the 30-second lag is done.
Okay.
And
Well, I think somebody said that when you said you were getting ready to type it and it popped in right then. So sometimes that lag isn't a whole lot. All right. Anyway, the name is. Are we ready, Jerry?
Yep.
The name is Kevin Harder. Harder.
Okay.
I've heard that name.
Kevin Harder. If you're out there.
That almost sounds like me, like Trevor Carter.
It does, doesn't it?
It's close enough.
Close, but no cigar.
But Kevin's harder than you are.
Yep, that's number 4.
I need a blood transfusion over here, biting my tongue.
I mean, we've got 154 watching. There was 183 entries.
Okay,
It shouldn't
Kevin
take,
Harder.
I mean, you do the math, it shouldn't take that long to get a winner.
Wow. If they all show up at once because the bus was late.
Yeah. 154 or 153 watching. Somebody got mad and left, I guess.
Come on,
93
Kevin
thumbs
Harder.
up. Thank you all very much. And that's awesome. I think that's probably a record for number of thumbs up on a
Yep.
show.
The lag
Except
can
for maybe
be
the
different.
CNC show. I don't remember about it.
Kevin,
I didn't put my name in. Yeah, I'm sure there's probably some folks watching that didn't. David Pugh, what's up, buddy? Kevin Muir, I think he says shoot, wrong last name. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, wow.
That's
Come
enough.
on, Kevin Harder. Time is wasting. If you're here, Kevin Harder.
Thank you, TJ's Woodworking Shop. He's always over there saying, give Dave a thumbs up. Appreciate it. But I've seen that scroll by 2 or 3 times now. Appreciate you.
Crushing the triple digits here. 109.
Kevin Harder.
I've never seen somebody so happy to give something away as I have as this Jack.
Yep. Likes to give away stuff.
It's fun to give away stuff.
He's so happy he's been sitting on his hands, keeping waving at everybody.
Everybody asking what their number is. We don't know.
Yeah.
Bart Bixel, how you doing, Bart? Leo, how you doing? John Smits, Ron Grieve, hey Ron.
How's time doing?
Thumbs up.
He says I'm okay. That's it.
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Kevin.
Number 5. How are we doing on time? Oh yeah, we got plenty of time.
We got plenty of time.
We have 3
This
minutes
will be the one.
to say the name.
Russ
Okay, the next number is 42. 42. Now, come on, that sounds like a
42.
winner to me.
Well, put
Doesn't
in
that sound like a winner?
and everything.
242.
Sounds like an answer to something.
Yeah.
42.
Okay. I hope I can say this name right.
Okay.
You ready, Jerry?
Yes,
No
sir.
whammies, no whammies, no whammies.
Okay, the name is Beau Kron. B-E-A-U. Last name K-R-O-N.
Okay. Okay. You
42.
announced. Yep.
That would be the luminous off of Michael Chipster's head.
42 is the answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything.
According to Al Forte, it is.
And according to Douglas Adams, it is.
Yeah.
The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Yeah, Guide to the Universe or something. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Nobody here's read that.
Beau Kron.
Okay, that's the 5th one. That's
I think you're going to go for 6.
Yep.
I think it'll be number 8.
so we got 3 more to go. Is that what you're saying?
Just because I like working the timer. I feel important.
Okay.
When I win it, I don't have a time limit on hooking it up, do I?
Ah. 6 months.
Yeah.
Okay.
You might as well just give it back.
Yeah, you don't want Russ Meadows to win that thing. It'll be 2 years before you get a video seeing it working.
Not true.
Oh, cold,
Hey.
cold.
Version 4 can't come out, by the time you get it hooked up.
You can't get version 4 out until I get done with the first one.
There'll be like 6 firmware updates by the time he hooks it up.
You'll get lifetime updates, Russ. It'll just take a while to get updated.
Bo Cron, if you're there, come on.
Yeah.
Speak
Yeah,
up.
Murray, rest in peace. Chuck Berry passed away today.
Yeah,
You
you
know,
did.
it's weird. Today I was listening to him, and it was the first time in like 15 years I've listened to his music. Well, other than on radio, but I mean on purpose. And then I found out after that he passed.
Yeah.
Over in the chat, John Smith says, "Hey, pick my number. My name's easy."
Yeah.
Should allow the mysteries.
Right. Bo Cron, Beaukron. Time is ticking away. If you're out there, wave. Both hands. Nope. Wow.
I just scrolled up a ways up on the chat, and I didn't see his name anywhere through the chat either.
No.
Same here.
Name doesn't sound familiar.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Don't call it till it's done.
By the way, Jerry, looks like my phone's getting blown up with entries for the drill press giveaway for next week. For the drill press table, I should say.
We're done.
I'm done. All right, that's fine. We're going into new territory here. Never had to do 6 before. Maybe I should have took the time to try to do that drum thing. All right. Next number is 48.
Okay.
And the 48 thing is, you ready, Jerry?
Yes, sir.
Now, I know this name. This guy's got a Garage Works, I believe.
Uh-oh.
Pretty sure he does. And I don't know if he's watching or not, though.
Uh-oh.
You ready? The
No
name
pressure.
is Dave Simmons. Dave Simmons.
I did say it was an 8, so this might be it.
That MMONS.
Yes, SIMMONS.
All right.
Polar Gaming, you can't enter this contest now.
Yeah, the deadline was earlier. So sorry.
Yeah, I mean, you know, when you do a giveaway, folks, you can't enter like 2 minutes before we start the drawing. You gotta have time to get the names together and stuff.
The good thing is there'll be more giveaways, so probably a good reason to subscribe to the channel. Just saying.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
That's
Glad-
right.
It's like I said the other day, and when I did that,
And
I guess I was shooting a video. You know, you never know when I'm going to get a wild hair and give away something.
Glad
hey,
to-
you know,
Yeah.
also, even if you are subscribed to the channel, we're sitting here watching on YouTube. Right down there under Dave's name panel where it says that you are subscribed, there's a little bell. Click that little bell button. Then you'll get a notification every time Dave posts a picture. Or posts a video. And
Yeah.
then you can check it out. He's been doing updates and what have you, and I've been trying my best to get some promos out there, but you know,
Yeah.
get your notifications.
Yeah. And, you know, 161 watching now. I'm sure there's probably some people that maybe this is their first time watching the show. I'm not hard to find, folks. You know, I'm all over Facebook. You know, I don't put out as many YouTube videos as I used to just because I'm super busy doing other stuff. But, you know, do this show every Saturday night. So I'm not hard to find if you want to know when the show is or when there's a giveaway or something like that. So you should probably subscribe or join the Facebook groups or both and stay up to date on what's going on.
Jack, we can't give this thing away. I think you should just give everybody on the panel one and we'll call it a night.
There we go.
Yeah, Michael Chipster's over there having some fun. He found the draw thing in
Yeah, he
yeah.
You guys said
like
I was
that.
blinded.
covered his head.
Put a cover on my head.
Yeah,
There you go.
I've been able to actually see the panel since you did it.
Yep. How we doing on time, Jerry?
7 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 2, 1. Done.
Oh
Man.
man.
Wow.
That was 6.
People don't want it. Oh boy, they don't want to watch the show. Man.
I tell you what, there's going to be
We're gonna
a
have to
handful
do
of folks now that are really going to be kicking themselves when they watch this video later and go, "Man, I could have had that thing."
You know, and I
All you
bet you
gotta do
every
is
one
watch
of
the
them
show.
said, I bet you every one of them said, you know, I never win nothing. Well, this is why.
Yeah,
Well,
you know, and I didn't, you know, every time I do a giveaway, I always tell that story about me and my truck. I didn't do it this time, but I got a F-250 Super Duty sitting out there in my driveway that I won for free. And I was the same way. I'd go to that thing every year and go, I'm never going to win, but I like to at least drool over the truck they give away. And then one year I won one. So
There you go.
you never know.
Let's get number 7 out of the way so we can get the winner in here.
Okay, here
Okay,
we go.
lucky seven.
We're going with numbers. This is number 7. The next number is, oh, this has got to be it. This is it. I can tell. 172.
172.
It's a big number.
172 is
Harry.
I'll be nice, John.
I saw that.
okay. We ready? I'm pretty sure this guy was watching.
Okay.
172 is Harry Vaughn.
Who?
Harry Vaughn. HARRYVAUGHAN. Harry Vaughn.
Okay.
I think I saw him in the chat earlier. I think I did.
Doesn't sound familiar to me.
I don't remember seeing it.
No, me neither.
Maybe not then.
Harry Vaughn. Come on.
Harry Vaughn.
Oh, he's there.
Oh, there he is.
Womp womp.
Where is
Right.
Here he is. Harry Vaughn.
There he is. I knew I'd seen him.
All right.
All right. Congratulations, Harry.
That's a good stuff.
I'm assuming.
Woohoo.
Oh, that's Harry Vaughn Senior though.
Yeah, that's Harry Von Senior. We need a
He's got.
We have
He's
to.
He's going to have
Harry,
to.
if you can. Okay, everybody's scrolling here. I'm gonna put my number in here, Harry. If you can text me the email address that you use, so we can just confirm. But I'm pretty sure that's going to be you. There's my number. 770-778-5816.
Uh-oh.
Just text me the email and that you put on that entry form, and we can confirm.
Okay. Hold your tickets, folks. Hold your tickets.
Yeah, hold your tickets. Now watch the thing where we go down to like 2 viewers now. Usually that's what
No,
happens. As soon as you
we're
win, they
still
drop
right
like
up there.
flies.
We're still right up there.
Everybody's hoping it's the wrong email.
Right up there.
Yeah.
So, and while we're waiting on Harry to text that email address, I can do an Amway presentation with 154 viewers. Yeah. Yeah.
That'll
yeah,
hold them for sure, Mark.
yeah, right. Yeah, right. Oh, boy. Come on, Harry. Text it. Text it.
Okay, I'm getting a call. Let me see if this is him.
Oh, okay.
Hello? Yes. Okay.
Doing a little authentication here.
That's right. We have ourselves a winner.
Oh, we have a winner.
Damn. Nice.
We have ourselves a winner. Congratulations, Harry.
Congratulations.
All right.
I'll make sure. Well, Jat got these entries too, so he has your email, and we'll get it all set up and get that sent to you.
I should have this controller somewhere. Oh, yeah.
You're welcome.
You can have a look at the
Congratulations.
controller. That's not coming along.
Bye now. All right. Congratulations to Harry Vaughn.
Check it out. Very
Sweet.
nice.
Okay. And it only took 7.
Number 7.
That
And
took
we're
long
at
enough. I lost all
10:07. We're running over about our usual time.
It's a good number.
I only missed it by 1.
Yeah. now we're going to drop the viewers pretty quick here, I imagine. I want to talk about something real quick. You know, I don't usually talk about my stuff a whole lot, but I'm going to plug myself a little bit tonight. Oh, yeah, they're dropping like flies now. I should have done it before the drawing. That's what I should have done.
Well, I'm trying
Okay,
to.
well, if you don't want to hear about the next giveaway, just go on.
That's right.
Really. No, I did a video the other day, just a short video, and then I also did a Facebook Live yesterday, I guess it was. And I was telling that Facebook Live, there's a bunch of folks that watched it and may have seen it watched it replay on Facebook. But if you didn't see it, I'm changing some stuff a little bit on the GarageWorks CNCs. I am now, and I don't know if you guys know this, you may not know what I'm talking about, but if you go look at the website, GarageWorksCNC.com, the way it is now, and go look at the pictures of the machines, the 24 by 18 machine I sell and the 36 by 24 machine uses a single rail on the X axis. And I'm changing that to where all the machines, because the 4x4 uses the double rail, so they're all going to be the same. So it's going to be where I've got to get a lot more parts because it changes the upright and some other things. But they're all going to kind of be more standardized parts, I guess. And also, somebody, man, I tell you, old Marlo, I can't ever say his last name. You know what I'm talking about. Marlo from Minnesota. He knows who I'm talking about when I say it. You can't get nothing past that guy because I think probably like 30 minutes, maybe an hour after I did that Facebook Live, he was sending me I think it was a Facebook message or email or something, saying, well, now that you're changing those parts around, it would be possible to kind of mix and match and come up with even different sizes. And he's right, because now you could take, like, for example, let's say you were going to build guitar bodies and neck, a whole guitar. So you needed something long, but you really didn't need it something very wide, and you didn't have a lot of room in your shop for the big 4x4. Well, now you could take something like the 24 by 18 front and rear panels, or the front and rear channels, and throw in the 4x4 side channels, and you could have one that's 2 foot by 4 foot.
Whoa.
So there's a lot of, I think it comes up to about 5 or 6 different size machines other than the 3 I've already got. So you can really mix and match the stuff. But I haven't got the website updated, so if you want to do that, don't go up there and buy one yet until I get it all straightened out. Because I've got to get a lot of parts made. I didn't mention it earlier, but I just like my buddy Mark here, I bought an extra storage building because I had so much crap basically in my garage that it was hard to move around there. So I bought another storage building, and that's going to free up a lot of room in the garage. And I'm going to have the 36 by 24 that I got built. And again, I built this one like the new style is going to be with the double rails. I'm going to end up probably keeping that one there now that I've got room. So if anybody is in the neighborhood, and I know we've got the wood show coming up, so there might be some folks that while they're in town, like I said, I'm only 45 minutes or so away, they want to come by and see it. Now, when they look at this one, even though it's the middle sized one, it's going to be the same as the other ones would be, just a different size. So
Can I take it home with me after I see it?
what's that, Michael?
Can I take it home with me after I see it?
No, I'm probably going to keep this one just for demo purposes and shooting videos and stuff like I said. The only reason I've had people, email me all the time and go, man, I'm going to be in the Atlanta area. Can I come by and see one of your garage works? And I'm like, I don't really have any except a bunch of parts because I don't have room to, because everybody wanted to see the 4x4 anyway. That's the one they want to see. And I had one for a while, and then I just needed to get it out of the way to build something else. And that's the problem. Every time I do a build, it's something big. So
I have plenty of room. I can keep one of those 4x4s for you and demo it for you anytime you need me to.
Yeah. I've had a lot of people offer to do that. I don't think I'll have any problem finding somebody to do that. So
Random Audio guy is out here asking, will there ever be a 4x8 option? That's why they're waiting. They want to know if there will ever be a 4x8 option.
I never say never because
Not
you just
right
never
now.
know with me. There's been a lot of times I'll say I'll never do that, and then I end up doing it. So I don't know. There's no immediate plans for one, simply because you're talking, when you're talking about something that's going to cut a 4x8, you're talking about a really big machine. The footprint's going to be at least 1.5 feet or so, probably more than that, bigger than the 4x8. So and I just don't have I work out of my garage here. That's what I do everything with. Gatton CNC parts kits I cut out here. All the garage work stuff, I store the parts out there. So a 4x8, and then you got, and then it's just me. So I'm too old to be lifting. I don't have a forklift or anything like that. So I don't know. I won't say I won't ever make one. You never know what might happen in the future, but I definitely, if you were thinking about getting a 4x8, I wouldn't wait around on me. If you really got to have a 4x8, go ahead and get you one. Don't wait around on me.
Let me ask you a question, Dave. Would 2 4x4s work? No, I'm messing with them.
Well, actually, it's funny because that got me thinking about Frank Hauer's setup where he's got that table that comes down on the angle. Just because I think he has a 4x8.
He does.
Yeah. Well, does his new one do that? Because I know he built one.
His old one was like a 4x12 or something.
Yeah, it was huge. But he sold that and got a CNC router parts, I think. And I don't know if it has that feature or not. Maybe it does. I don't know.
I don't know. I would be curious to see or hear, from, because several people have mentioned about wanting to get a CNC that big, and I'd be curious to hear, kind of what they plan on doing with that, because, unless you're going to do cabinets or a lot of flat pack furniture, would you really use that much space?
Anything you want. That's all I can say. I want one that big.
Yeah.
Well, it'd be cool.
Just like Mike says, people will say, well, I want to be able to throw a full sheet of MDF or a full sheet of birch plywood on there or whatever. Well, if the parts that you're getting ready to cut out of that are all smaller parts, it doesn't really make that much difference. You're just taking up a lot of room in your shop, I think. The only way I would ever build a 4x8 CNC for myself is if I had a product and it had something where a single part was that long and I really couldn't make it any other way. Now of course you can tile and stuff. We've talked about that, but if you're running production and making a bunch of them, then you do need a 4x8.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think a lot of guys just get that bigger is better thing and get carried away,
He's adding into the chat here. He cuts out speaker boxes on his, and he goes through about 20 sheets of plywood every 2 weeks. So, 10 sheets a week. He has a need there, but you got to remember, this is basically a home hobby machine. I'm not saying it's not up to the task. It's just not designed for production, is it?
Yeah,
that's the thing. One of the things why I don't want to you know, I've never really thought about building a 4x8 because not only is it bigger, but you got to build them things heavy.
Yeah.
You know, weight. You got to have them really beefy to do the stuff. I mean, you look at the 4x8s that you know, ShopBot, Laguna, and some of those things. You know, that's some pretty heavy stuff. So
yeah,
I don't know. I'm just one guy in the garage. So go ahead.
How about
I'm sorry.
plasma cutter? Converting one of yours to a plasma cutter.
Well, I have made stuff like that. I could do that if there was enough interest in that, probably. That's easy to do, really, because you just you know, get some slats made and a bracket to drop the slats down in, and you can hook up a hand plasma torch, whatever. I used to sell those under the Sidewinder name. For those of you who remember me way back in the day, a lot of people don't even know that I did that back then. They just think the GarageWorks thing is my first stuff, but no, I've been doing this for a long time.
Jerry Brown is over here saying he would design a 4x4 and build a massive outfeed table with rollers. I think that's the way to go myself.
Yeah, I was going to suggest the same, actually, like what Jason was saying. Have your table so it flops down out of the way when it's not in use, and when you do have your 4x8 sheet in, you can lift up that back end of your table.
That's right.
Yeah,
or even put that table on rollers to where you could move it around. You know, use it elsewhere when you're not using it.
Or a motor could move it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just think unless you've got like a Mark Lindsay shop where you have more room than you know what to do with.
Yeah.
Or extra shops.
That's right.
I think people don't realize it's easy to say 4x8 until you know, when I went up to the GarageWorks and just that extra footprint that 4x4 GarageWorks took, my shop got really small really fast.
Yeah. And that's what I mean. I think people, when they picture a 4x8 machine, they're thinking about a 4x8 piece of plywood. They're thinking, well, it's 4 foot, but you know, I don't think they really realize what the footprint needs to be for those kind of machines. And if you got the room, fine, go ahead and go for it. You know, I don't know. I don't have the room.
Well, not only that, I'd imagine shipping and all that would just.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Because now you're talking. You know, see the stuff I do. You know, even the 4x4s is pretty heavy. Mike Mersky knows. He's picked the stuff up. He knows how heavy that stuff is. But I build wooden crates with 2x4s in plywood, and I build 3 of them to ship a 4x4. 2 of them weigh 70 to 80 pounds, and then the third one weighs probably 50 pounds. But I break it up like that so that I can ship at UPS, and plus so that I can pick the damn things up without needing a forklift or something. I got a little hand truck that I load them in my truck, take them over to the UPS store, and you know, ship them that way. But you know, you start talking about an 8 foot, now you start, you know, shipping's a ton more. You'd have to probably build the thing up and ship it truck freight or something like that. I'm just not set up to do that. You know, maybe one day I will be, but for right now, I'm content to sell the stuff I sell.
And over that size, I imagine you got to start worrying about flex.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. You start getting those longer spans. You got to just beef everything up, and the more you do that, the heavier it gets.
That's right.
I mean, you go into a cabinet shop and look at their what's some of the big commercial brand, like a Thermwood or something like that. They bring, you know, they have riggers bring those things in and set them down with huge forklifts because those things are heavy. You know,
I think most people in the market kind of for the machines we run, I mean, if they need something bigger than the 5x5 Gatton CNC, I'd love to have that conversation to see what they're making or what they plan on making that, you know, something that big they couldn't do.
I don't plan on making anything over 8 inches, but I still want a 4x8.
Now, random audio guy.
You got the room for it, Jerry.
I got to fill the shop up with something.
Random audio guy is saying even as someone that uses their 4x8 would agree that 100% would agree 100% that the majority of what you cut is not a full sheet, but they have the need. And you know, when you're talking about production like you're doing, my friend, I know Legacy is big budget, and I know all the other big ones, they're pretty high budget, but for what you want to do, that's what you're getting into. I mean, you look at a Joe's CNC 4x4. I've seen people put $8,000, $9,000, $10,000 in a 4x4. So, you know, you want to see something like that, go over and look at Robo CNC. Marcel with Robo CNC on his YouTube channel. He's in the process of building a 4x4 CNC right now. And each one of the rack and pinion gearboxes is $1,300. So even building something is pretty ding dong expensive when you get to that level.
Yeah, and I mean, I think it's important to kind of keep in mind that your tool, whether it's a CNC or a table saw, you should be getting the tool that fits the need, or, you know.
That's right.
Unless you got disposable income.
Right.
Well, hands down, if you're running a business and you need an industrial machine, get an industrial machine.
That's right. Even if you just lease it for a year or something like that. And remember the two greatest words in the world of business. It's deductible. It's deductible.
Yeah. Bob P over there. I don't know who Bob P is. He says, wondering if Dave can make me another router mount dog chew one.
I think it's dog chewed.
Man, I hate when my dog starts chewing on my mounts.
I know it. That's how do you get up on the router table is what I want to know.
Oh.
Hey, there's been pictures in Facebook already.
Yeah. I don't know. Send me an email, Bob. I'll see what I can do. Maybe since your dog likes to chew on router mounts, it might be time to visit cncrouterparts.com and buy one of their aluminum ones. Just saying. I'm trying to think who that is.
Get him a milk bone.
Oh, it must be one of the wooden ones, I guess. He must have a Gatton CNC.
Yeah.
I was just going to say, maybe use some of that V8 sauce or something to stain.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Jerry Brown says, I did not use my router mount if someone needs it. I think, are you talking about no? Oh, yeah, that's right. He's talking about his wooden router mount. Oh, call Bob P, Jerry, because he needs one. My dog likes to leave smelly presents in my shop.
I'll blame it on the dog.
Yeah, Mersky. Come on. Blame it on the dog. My dog doesn't ever...
See you, TJ.
In fact, he won't hardly stay in the shop. He likes to be out getting into stuff.
He's a rebel. Cool. You're talking about footprint earlier, and one solution I saw with big footprint, Joe Whitaker, Average Joe's Joinery, had a solution for his because he has a really small shop, but he has a big CNC, and it actually folds up to the wall and comes down as a table, so it saves him a ton of room in his shop. Anyway,
is he using an X-Carve?
Yeah, 1,000 by 1,000.
Okay.
A little shake.
See, on an X-Carve or something like that, you could probably do it. The problem with the folding up is if you've got some kind of a machine that's pretty heavy, then you got to deal with, how heavy it is swinging it down and stuff. So, but an X-Carve or something like that, I can see that would. I've actually thought I've got an X-Carve in there. A lot of people might not even know this, but I got an X-Carve still sitting in one of the spare bedrooms here. And I plan on putting out in my shop out back. And that's what I was thinking about doing, is putting it where it swings up out of the way, because I know I won't use it, just every once in a while. I was thinking about putting a laser on it, but.
There was someone that built a stand that rolled around and it folded. And I think it was an old Sidewinder build.
Yeah, that was
Rob Schuster, I think, did that.
That's Rob Schuster, and he's over in the chat, as a matter of fact.
Bob P says, wait a minute, are they talking? I'm trying to get Bob P squared away with a new thing for his dog to chew on. I might have missed some of that conversation. Jerry Brown said he's not using his, Bob. If you can contact him, maybe he'll send you one, or I can cut you another one. I might have some extras laying around out there.
There you go, Dave. Lyle Foyt has a good idea. We should do a segment on the show called X-Carve Confessions.
Yeah, that'd be a whole series, wouldn't it?
Got an X-Carve? Did you get rid of an X-Carve?
You know, because Jason, you got an X-Carve, don't you? Don't you have an X-Carve?
I do, yeah.
We give X-Carves a hard time.
The question is,
but I know there's guys. You know, it's all in jest because I know there's guys like you that have them and actually get some good stuff out of them. But I just see so many people that get them and have all kinds of problems and stuff like that. So I give them a hard time with the X-Carve, or else they're having to put a bunch of money into it to beef it up and all that. But
they do need to be beefed up a little bit. But I've had very minor problems with it, so I don't know if I happen to get a good one or because it's my first CNC ever. Like I would actually never have considered buying one. I would have imagined it, but I would never have actually considered buying one. But I got it for free, and now that I have one though, I would totally get one. Like, yeah, they're awesome, and they make their money back fast. Like,
oh yeah,
all you gotta do is try.
I had four. This is my fourth CNC now, and the X-Carve, it was just a pain in the butt. Once I converted it to chains, though, it was actually pretty decent.
Dude, chains?
Yeah. There's a post on the Inventables forum I put out there, chain drive X-Carve, because I was snapping belts left and right.
Yeah, and Tommy G, I think everybody knows Tommy G's workshop. He converted his over to the lead screw and Acme nuts and that kind of stuff, just like the stuff I use. So. Okay, we're down to 117 watching, which is still pretty good. Usually we run more than that off by now. But I guess we'll wind this one down. We're about an hour and a half in now. I want to thank all the folks that are still out there watching. Appreciate you hanging with us to the end here. Thanks for my guys on the panel here. Appreciate y'all coming around. Thank you, Jat, for the giveaway. That was fun. I hope you had a good time.
Thanks for organizing everything.
Well, I didn't do that much. It's always fun to do these giveaways. I got to thinking. I bought a can't even think of what it's called. Ethernet smooth stepper. I bought I don't know, months ago, and I got to looking for that thing the other day because I know I didn't get rid of it. I just stopped using it, and as soon as I can find that thing, I may give that away on the show or something. Because I'm not using it. Somebody could get some use out of it.
That's the one I use.
I just got to find it. I don't know what I did with it. But and that's I guess I mentioned this too when we were asking about show topics and what they want to see. If there's any kind of what do I call it? Product demonstration y'all would like to see. I'm not going to, don't say, well, we want to see you, do a demo on Laguna. I'm not going to buy one of them to do that. But, small stuff like, I don't know, like the smooth steppers and, of course, I've already got the UC 100s and stuff like that. Something like that, if you want to see a demo on it, if it's not a whole lot, I don't have a problem with buying it to do a demo on it, or we'll try to find somebody that's already got one.
Well, I just got to say, there went 3 of my show ideas.
Yeah,
I think another good idea for a show.
I say
would
Michael
be
Chipster does a demo on his. He just built his Gatton, so
that would be be really good.
Yeah, I have the Gatton, and I'm actually using an Ethernet smooth stepper right now. So
okay, all right.
I'd actually like to see a show on maybe even just where everybody's getting their parts and all that stuff too. I mean, with me being in Canada, I'm having a real hard time finding parts. But I mean, where everybody is sourcing even stuff from the States or wherever it is that you're getting stuff, and different ways that you've changed, maybe even the Gatton or the Garage Works, to kind of suit you would be really cool to see too.
Yeah. I need to try to get folks that have bought my kits that live in Canada, excuse me, to give me some tips on where they're getting their stuff, and so I can compile a list and put it on the website or something.
That would be fantastic. As I find stuff, Dave, if I'm writing everything down. I've got websites and stuff, so as I buy it, I'll send it to you if it helps any at all. So
yeah, I think probably the biggest thing, and correct me if I'm wrong, but you know, the lead screws that I get from McMaster Car, because they don't ship to Canada, I don't think, right?
I believe they do.
Oh, do they? Okay.
I've
All right,
heard
well,
they
that
will.
explains why I haven't heard anybody say they haven't had, you know, they've had trouble getting those lead screws then.
I've heard they will ship to a business.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so that's, yeah, they'll ship to a business, but not residential, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's good. You know, if you
And,
can get a,
Sorry.
I guess y'all have like UPS stores and stuff up there like we do here?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, so I guess you could probably get them to ship to a UPS store, I guess. I don't know.
They're actually,
Lyle says McMaster
emails,
does now, so.
U.S. Postal usually goes to Canada Post, and Canada Post will bring it to us.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we got to, all I know is, and I think I told you this before, Trevor, I have sold quite a few Gatton CNC kits. Now, obviously not near as many as in the U.S., but I've sold a bunch of them to Canada. And I've never had really anybody, you know, emailing me back going, man, I can't find any of this stuff. I never hear from them unless I see pictures of their builds. So they're getting it somewhere.
Mark Graves is a good example.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool to get all those, or at least some options for different, you know, vendors or companies that where they can, you know, source those parts at in Canada. That'd be kind of cool to have, you know, right there accessible on a page or something like that on your website.
A lot of guys that I've talked to so far have ordered the parts from the U.S. and they've had it sent to a P.O. box or a big warehouse just on the U.S. side of the border, and then they go pick it up and pay their fees and stuff to come back. So.
Trevor, I have a friend who's going related with a P.O. box.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And Dave, we've been getting quite a few emails, and people actually want to see the Masso setup with your machine. So I've been just, you know, thinking how I can get hold of one of your machines. It's going to be hard to get them here in Australia.
Probably be easier to get the Masso to Dave.
Yeah, it probably would be easier to send Dave a Masso.
Not true. Yeah. So yeah, we got to plan something.
I'm sorry, I didn't even enter the contest tonight. So. But
he'll give you a review. Believe me, he knows what he's doing with these.
Yeah, sure. Like, but I've been getting quite a few emails. You know, people have been asking about those drives, how to set them up, and we had a look, and you know, setting them up, it's pretty straightforward because they still use the same parallel port. But still, I think just going through the whole process of setting up, you know, people would like to know. So maybe I should actually send one unit with the giveaway to you, and you know, you can do a video.
well, you know, I'm not going to try to talk you into sending me one, but if you did want to send me one, I would be happy to, you know, set it up, use it, demo it, shoot videos, whatever, you know, right here live on the show. And then after it's all over, we could do another giveaway on it or something if you wanted.
Yeah, I would love to actually, see your machines, and because we're actually getting a new website made up, and part of that would include different machine profiles. So, you know, people can actually download your machine profile straight from your website, put it into the Masso, and the whole calibration is done for them.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's another thing I don't think I mentioned, but, you know, like I said, I'm setting this 36 by 24 up out here to use for, you know, kind of a demo machine and videos and stuff like that. And on this other laptop over here, if anybody wants to come see it, and if you send me a Masso, they could see it run with a Masso controller. I also have Mach 3 on here. I also have the what is it, Mike? UC CNC. I can never remember that. UC CNC software. And of course, I have one of the UC100 things. That's how I can run Mach 3 off with this laptop. So anybody that comes to see a GarageWorks CNC and they want to know, okay, well, I'm wanting to use Mach 3 or I'm wanting to use UC CNC or I'm thinking about getting a Masso, I would be able to show them not just the machine, but the control and stuff as well.
Sounds good.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
I have a noob question, if I could. In perspective of the X-Carve and controllers, if I got a controller, like say the Masso, would that replace a computer and that box that comes with the X-Carve?
Yes.
Okay, I got it.
Don't need a screen.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you guys see what you're doing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
The question for the X-Carve though is the motors that are, I think the NEMA 23, 125 ounce, 140 ounce. Would the Masso work with that motor? That's the biggest, or you have to replace the motors as well.
Well, you still, with the Masso, you still need the driver board. So the driver board that the Arduino on the X-Carve is hooked to, you still need that board because the Masso communicates with the motor drivers. So
yes,
you still need the driver board, right, Jet?
Yes, so the drives
So
are
you haven't
separate.
been paying attention.
Masso only gives the signals, the step and direction signals, just like your PC. So you still need those drives.
Someone's asking what's the native resolution on that VGA output?
That's 1024 by 768.
All right.
Okay.
Sorry, Mark. Carol, I'm sorry.
Copying it,
I was going to say, Carol Bannett's got a question over. He says, "Has anyone cut aluminum with the GarageWorks?" Juan has.
I have,
right?
yeah. Yes.
I don't know if anybody else has or not, but
what speed you guys
what kind of feed rates do you run those at, Juan?
What's that?
What kind of feed rates you got to run when you're cutting aluminum?
Honestly, I don't remember. I believe it was around. It was from 15 to 20, but I was taking really light cuts, and I did it just to try it out. I have not had to use it actually, or do I have any intentions of using it on aluminum. But I did it just to try it out.
I made an aluminum ruler square on the X-Carve.
Right on.
It took a long time.
Yeah. I might have to try it again. I have to write down all
I always get questions, can you cut aluminum with the Gatton CNC or can you cut aluminum with the garage? Well, yeah, you can cut aluminum with pretty much anything if you've got enough time.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You just can't hog it out like a big Haas CNC milling center or something like that. But yeah, you can do it.
Tommy G cut steel on it, didn't he? Well, that was on his X.
Yeah, and of course that's after he upgraded it with
upgraded it, yeah.
With the lead screws and beefed up the frame a little bit.
I know Bob Claggett did a really good video on cutting aluminum and speeds, and he went over like all the rates and speeds and depths and everything.
Yeah, fast and shallow is what Lyle says. I would agree with that, Lyle. That's how I cut it. I've cut 3/8 6061 aluminum with my old Sidewinder, not the wooden ones, but the, if you look at my older videos, you'll see that 40 by 26 Sidewinder that I have in my shop back there. And I've cut 3/8 6061 aluminum, just several passes, But all right, we're down to like 102 watching. We're really running long here. We can continue our conversation here after we get off. We don't want to bore these folks over here. But I really appreciate you guys hanging around, watching the giveaway tonight. Thanks again to everybody. Thank you, Jat, for doing the giveaway on the Masso. That was pretty cool.
Sure.
And
just a quick note for everyone who subscribed and got into the draw. Thank you so much. And if you guys missed the chance, we are still doing free shipping for this month. So if you want to go on our website, order the Masso, it's free shipping, and we got it in stock, so we ship the very next day. So go on hindtechnology.com and yeah, order a Masso for yourself.
Okay, very good. All right, we're going to sign off here. Again, thanks everybody. Thank you guys on the panel. Appreciate you. Jason, Jat, Jerry, Juan, Mark, Michael, Mertzke, and Trevor Carter. Thank you guys. Everybody have a great weekend. We'll see y'all next week.
Good night, everyone.
Bye, yo.